Hello, everyone. It's Emily Taylor here. I am live in my studio on June 3rd, Monday morning at 11 o'clock. It's great to see that some of you have already hopped on. Thank you for joining me, Bonnie and Michelle and Sandy and Penny and Gail. I really appreciate it. It's great to have you here. Okay, so I have kind of a little agenda of kind of some announcements about what is going on, what's happening in the studio. And of course, I'm always here to take any of your questions about collage and your projects. So without further ado, I'm going to just announce the block for the month. As many of you know, we're in the block of the month. This is the third month. And this month you will be receiving. So now let me also remind you that your order is shipped out generally on the day that you have placed your original or registration when you registered. So if you registered on March 5th, then your block comes on the 5th of each month. So looks like we've got a whole bunch more people joining. Thank you. Karen, I'm wearing the ring that you gave me. Hope you recognize that. So this month's block is the fox. Let me show you. And we'll talk a little bit about the block of the month and answer any questions that you have about your blocks.
Tell Vicki Roland I did not mean to accidentally hide her comments.
Vicki, we did not mean to accidentally hide your comments.
I'm trying to undo this.
Please just forgive us. Amelia is just off screen so that she can kind of help manage any comments. It just makes it go smoother. So again, here is the longwood quilt. And let me find our darling little fox. This is the block that you will be receiving this month. So the first month was the tulip, and I've enjoyed seeing everybody's tulips in the Collage Quilter Academy Facebook group. So that was the first month. And then the second month was the birds. So you got this block and this one here, right there. And this month you will be receiving the fabric for the fox. So let me show you what you'll be getting exactly. Generally speaking, so most of the fabric is the same. Once in a while, there will be pieces that we've substituted. Here is my most recent fox that I made this fox on the live video. No, sorry, not the live video, the recorded video that you'll see next week. So next week you can watch along with me as I create this little fox. And the majority of this fabric is what most of you will be receiving. I think everything is pretty similar there. So, and so you'll be making the fox. Now this is more of an intermediate level collage. There are the longwood, because we have 8 different blocks that we're doing, vary in ability level or difficulty level between confident beginner and intermediate. So this is really more of an intermediate. I think the tulips was a little easy, you know, the birds were pretty easy. So this is maybe a little jump, but hopefully the live or the recorded video that I've done will be helpful to you. The fabric that you'll be receiving is the peony. Now I've already cut this into the pieces because this block is on point. So you'll be getting peony fabric as well as, the peony fabric as well as this pincushion fabric. One thing that I did not mention that I think would be really fun is to, after you've made the block, you'll have more than enough peony fabric left over to embellish the fox a little bit. But I also want you to keep the peony fabric, leftover peonies, for the subsequent block that will be next month. And so anyway, there you go. You'll have plenty of fabric to work with next month, and or to embellish with fussy cutting elements. I do want to talk a little bit about the birds, because the way we cut the fabric for the birds, you received, it was 2/3 yards, right?
The birds was, well, for the flower garden, I think it was a 1/4 yard.
Yeah, for the flower garden, you received 9 inches. Some of you did not get the same amount of tulips that others did. So I know there was a little bit of grumbling about that. You will be receiving next month a whole bunch of the flower garden fabric that has lots of flowers in it. So you should be just fine there to add to your bird block and anything else that you want to. I've tried to be generous with the quantities of fabric that I'm providing, so so you can roll it over into the 2 other blocks that you'll be making for the quilt. So that's that, right? The block of the month is, again, the fox. Cute little fox. I love that baby. Oh, he's so cute. And then let me see my agenda. Okay, so again, the fox tutorial will be on this channel next Monday at 11. And other things that are coming up in this month, we have Amelia and I have scheduled a webinar for June 26th at 5 p.m. So June 26th, 5 p.m. It's a 2.5-hour webinar. If you are interested, there are limited seats. And in that webinar, we do a deep dive into color theory and thinking about applying color theory to our fabric selection. And then Amelia and I will also do a discussion about principles of design. And so it's been a really well-received webinar. And if you feel like you need a little bit more information besides what you get in the patterns or these videos, this is a good way to learn live from me, and we can have a dialogue. And it's been really fun. We've enjoyed doing those webinars. We haven't done one for a couple months, but we do have one scheduled for June 26th, and you can sign up, register for that at my website, collagequilter.com. Okay, now the next thing that I want to share with you, because I know these questions are coming. Do we have any questions about it yet?
Not yet.
I have been working very hard all month long. I've been really, really good. In fact, I'll kind of tell you kind of my new goal and my new schedule. So for the month of May, my goal was to get the fabric collection done for the cat's quilt that I want to put out. And I think I mentioned my son started his mission. And so it was just a really good time for me to just focus on being home. So for all the month of May, what I've been doing is I stay home in my home studio and I work until probably noon or 1. And then I go into my office and do what I need to for the business. But it's been a great experience for me to be able to just be home, quiet in my studio, working hard. So I want to share with you one thing I've been working on. Amelia and I decided actually that we will release on each of these videos, we will show you one of the new fabric collection that will be coming out. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. We walked through this. Okay, here it is. Ta-da! So this is one of the fabric pieces that I've created that will be in my cat collection. I haven't even named it yet, but I'm really excited about this. I love this particular piece of fabric because that little black kitty that you see right next to me, other way, right there, you see that little black kitty? That's my new little Murph. That's my son's kitten. And you can see her again in the corner. Let's see, up there. That's her. And so anyway, I had a lot of fun drawing these cats and then the catnip that divides the cats. So it was really fun. And I'm excited to be able to share with you one new piece of this collection on every live video. So it might be one of the cats or it might be one of the fabric pieces. So there you go. Who was it that has always asked about the cat? Norma. Norma asks every week, how's the cat? How are the cats coming? How are the cats coming? So anyway, that's how the cats are coming. So let's see here. I just want to say hello. Oh, Barbara's in Alaska. Barbara, you lucky woman. I hope you're having a great time up there. Janelle, great to have you join us. Hello. Let's see. Oh, Jenny. Yeah. So I also want to mention, so some of you are not doing the block of the month. We do have a few extra blocks that are available. I'll take this down now. Let's end this sharing my screen here. Okay. So we do have a few extra Fox kits that will be available, and I think they will be available starting on Monday, right?
I think so.
Yeah, so they're not available right now if you did not sign up for the block of the month. So we're just getting out all the people who are doing the block of the month. But we will have a few of those Fox kits available next Monday. So if you're on my email newsletter, that's kind of the best place to get caught up for when things drop and are released, available for sale. My daughter, Caroline, my middle daughter, has really done a good job the last few weeks. And I'm so glad to have her. Shout out to Caroline. Whoop, whoop. She's been doing this darling little newsletter, sending it out on Fridays. And it has all the information about what's going on in the studio, what's available, and upcoming stuff. So, Vicki, when will we get a chance to get the collection of cats? I don't have a release date yet, except that it will be, I mean, I'd like to get it out tomorrow, but I have just a few more little items that I need to get done for that. And I'm hoping to get done and everything submitted. What?
Not that you're going to get it out tomorrow.
Right. Not that I'm getting it out tomorrow. We still have a process ahead of us to get the cats out, but, so I'm working as hard as I can. We're in June, and I'm thinking maybe by
Late August,
September is my hope. So fingers crossed. Oh, Norma said, that's the cat's meow. That's so cute. Thank you. Thank you. Great to see you all from Norway and Germany. Thank you so much for joining us. I love to see you regulars on here. It really makes me happy to have you join me. Norma said, I admire how well you can stay on task. Well, now that I'm an empty nester, I've got a little more time on my hands. And it's really super helpful too that I have my own office space so my workers can be there getting, taking care of orders. I don't have people here in my studio anymore. It really has been such a blessing for me to be able to just get back to the design, and I really want to crank that out. So really want to just start cranking on design like I haven't been able to do for a while. Okay, so Vicki Rowland, will you have any more bird kits available? So that's a great question. That was a popular kit. What do you think? What's our decision been on that?
It's just a matter of
Time.
fabric, which we don't have.
Yeah, that's right.
We might be able to do more. I don't know.
Yeah, so the question about doing additional bird kits, because they are sold out, we have to see if we've got another shipment of longwood fabric coming in, and if we have enough fabric for that, we sure will do more kits. But the other thing too is we've got a whole, a lineup of all of these kits for the block of the month that need to be cut. So it becomes a little bit tricky to slide another extra thing in there. So the answer is I don't know for sure.
I think if anybody's coming to Quilt Festival in
Yes.
Houston, we will absolutely have some there.
Yes, that is another fun, good announcement. So guess what? This year is the 50th anniversary, the 50th year of Quilt Festival in Houston. And Collage Quilter will have a big fat booth there. Yay! We're gonna be at Quilt Festival.
And we're gonna do demos and book signings, and we're gonna have huge giveaways.
Yeah. So what she said, she better say it on camera. Do you want? Come on, Amelia. She's so cute. Look at her.
We're gonna have lots of giveaways at Quilt Festival, and she's gonna do book signings and demos, and we're gonna have like
it's gonna be a party,
tote bags with your purchase, and it's gonna be really fun.
Yeah,
and we'll have bird kits there.
We'll have bird kits there. So we're really starting to plan and get ready for Quilt Festival, which will be let's see, it's at the end of October, first part of November. So if you live anywhere near the area, or this will be the year to come. If you've thought, oh, I want to go to Quilt Festival and you've never been before, I think this will be the year to come because it's the 50th anniversary. So it will be a really fun event. I'm actually looking forward to it. It's hard work, but it's really fun. I'm excited to take
Karen
some of my staff.
Is gonna go, and Joan Kaiser.
Woo! Yeah. Okay. We'll have to have something special there for you. I promise we will. And yes, we will have all the kits that we've made available that are out of stock at the moment. So great, Karen. I'm so excited about that. That makes me happy.
That will be fun.
Karen is a friend of ours who lives in Texas, who has come to two of our retreats here in Utah. She has made the effort to come twice, and each time she brings these darling gifts for me and Amelia, and I'm wearing one of them right now. So anyway, that's fun. I look forward to seeing you there. Okay, Anne said, do you have a plan for when we will be putting together the 4 patch squares for the Longwood quilt? Will we use leftover fabric, or will we receive a shipment for that? So my plan is that you will receive fabric, but over the course of the project, if you want to use extra fabric to make your 9 patches, you can. I believe that our plan was to send out all the extra fabric for the 9 patch and the backing and the border and binding.
That will be
at the end,
month 8,
right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So we'll send all of that out. I mean, maybe we should separate that. That's a lot of fabric that we've got to cut at the end. We'll just have to make sure we get that figured out. Not possible.
It has to be sent at once.
No, I know. Yes, she's the boss, and we're planning on getting it out at the end. That was our last thing, but we'll see. Okay.
Yes.
Let's see here. Georgia is going to go to Quilt Festival too. Great.
Lots of people.
Karen said, I'm nodding my head like you guys can see me. Let's see here. Oh, fantastic. Okay, lots of you we'll be able to see lots of you. That will be really, really fun. We've got to do something. We'll do some special stuff there. I am also thinking that Collage Quilter might even host a dinner or a lunch, something fun, maybe breakfast.
Yeah.
For you guys who are kind of our peeps, our people. That would be really fun, don't you think? Kind of an exclusive little breakfast one morning.
Yeah,
that would be
fun.
Bien. Okay, let's see here. Okay, then I think the last thing, so now's the chance. If you have a question about anything, please put it in the chat box. And I'm going to tell you the last thing on my agenda to share with you is on June 24th. That's my next live video. We'll be doing a special giveaway. So you're not going to want to miss that. So please plan on that. So you can always check out the events calendar on my website to kind of know what the calendar of events is for the videos, the video schedule, as well as other things that I have going on. Oh, you know what? I just remembered I have a trunk show. I got to make sure I've got that on my schedule. Okay.
So date for the giveaway is tentative.
Sorry. No,
Is
the
that
date
what
is, no, I'm saying that my next live video is June 24th. And that will be, we're going to do a giveaway then. Right?
Oh, yeah. I just thought you said you had a trunk show that day.
No, I just remembered that I have a trunk show. I think it's on the 9th. I was just like, it's not, I don't know if it's on my calendar, on the events calendar. I got to make sure it is. So anyway, okay.
Will you be
Let's see.
teaching at Quilt Festival?
I will not be teaching at Quilt Festival, but I will be doing demos. And if you have questions, come to my booth, and we'll actually have kind of a calendar of events at Festival. So there will be
a program kind of.
We'll have kind of a program. There are certain hours that I'll be doing demos. There are certain hours that we'll be doing meet and greet photography. And then sometimes that I'll just be doing book signings and giveaways. And I really love the idea of breakfast for my people.
Mm-hmm. I think that sounds really
I think that's
fun.
a good one. Okay, so, Vicky said, what is a trunk show? That's a great question. So I actually do lots of trunk shows, and let me explain what they are. So a trunk show is either a virtual event or a live event. I mostly do virtual events, and it's often set up by a quilt guild. A quilt guild will approach me and say, hey, can you do a trunk show? And it's an hour lecture that kind of explains my background and how I got into the quilt industry. And I share my quilts and my process and what I've learned along the way. And it's really about my journney as
a timeline.
Yeah, it's a journey about my career in the quilt world. And so that's what a trunk show is, that sharing my quilts and how I do them and what motivates me and all that stuff. So, any other questions? Okay. Yep. You guys, I hope that answers your question, Vicky. And if any of you are interested in having me do a trunk show for your guild, just email me and I can send you the information and we can get that on the calendar. It's super easy. I do it over Zoom. And then there's always a question and answer period. Okay. Sounds great. I think we're good. I think we've started things off good for this month.
I'm surprised on how many people will be going to festival that are watching.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. Okay. Good luck, everybody. We're getting your Fox blocks out in the mail. And I look forward to, so next week will be that video, and then I'll be I'll be live again on the 24th of this month right here at this YouTube channel, and we'll be doing a giveaway. So watch in the newsletter for details about that and online. Okay, guys, have a wonderful day and talk to you soon. Okay, right? Anything else?
Nope.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Adios.